Hello, hello. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to do the next 7 days or this week coming weekly reading for you guys. So if that's something you're into, then stick around. So let's see. We have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. But before we get into it, let me remind you that these are timeless readings, as I said, and also that these are general readings. So you must take what resonates and leave the rest, please. Now, if you like what I do, then click that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, we are getting closer to when you are watching this. If you're watching it in kind of season, then we are getting close to Halloween. So that's kind of what I have put some pumpkins up here for decorations and such, if you were wondering. Now, of course, whenever you watch it, as I said, this reading was meant for you, so it is timeless. So, but I just wanted to point that out, that we are currently, when I'm making this video, in October, so we're close to Halloween. Okay, now let's get into it. You have 3 piles to choose from today, and I'll tell you which cards it is. Pile number 1 is the Wizard's Tarot. Pile number 2 is the Steampunk Tarot. And pile number 3 is the Witch's Tarot. I've also put 3 crystals underneath, and this is a tower, of course. It's called Appetite. And then I put just a plain glass pyramid for number 2. And for number 3 is another tower, and that is a smoky quartz. Okay, so that is what you have to choose from today. So either you choose from what pile you're drawn to or what crystal you're drawn to, or you can go below here and you can check out the timestamps. Maybe there are something in the numbers that will make you make your pick. Now, I also encourage you to invite your angels and guides in to help you pick. And if you need more time, then you just pause the video so that you make sure that you pick the pile that was meant for you. So with further ado, I will let you guys figure out which pile you want, and I will be back in a moment, and I will start with pile number 1. Okay, removing number 3 and number 2. So we can start up with number 1 here in a second. Okay, number 1, so if you picked this deck, which is the Wizard's Tarot, together with the Appetite Tower, then this is the reading for you. I will put the tower up here so it will be part of your reading, and we are of course going to pick 6 tarot cards to see the energies that might be coming towards you this coming week. And then we have lots of other cards that we can draw upon to fill out information along the way. Okay, so let's see where we go with this. I hope you are doing well, number 1. So let's see what you get. Shuffle a little bit before we pull 6 cards. Okay. So you got 10 of Cups, beautiful. 9 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Sun. And the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck you have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so initial energies here are... Initial energies is, of course, 5 of Pentacles is someone who feels left outside, who is feeling the lack. It can be money, it can be love, it can be attention. It can be many things that you feel like you are not getting what you deserve or getting what you need, okay? Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. It can be anxiety. It can also be overthinking. It can be analyzing something or using your ego mind or letting the ego mind kind of take control a little bit. So that's kind of the two cards that might be energies that are stuck energies. All the other cards here are very positive though. You have the Ten of Cups, which is happy family life. You know, everything is kind of as it should be. Ace of Pentacles, which is a gift. It can be new money coming in. It can be new health or better health. Or it can be something regarding your ground pillars, which is an offer. Now the Sun, of course, the most positive card in the deck, which is also always happy news. And the High Priestess, someone who is in connection with spirit, who is very spiritual and a very spiritual person. Knight of Pentacles coming in again with an offer. Now, I would like to have some clarification on the different cards, so I'm going to use another deck. Since I am recording this in the month of October, very close to Halloween, as I mentioned, I have chosen to use a little bit spooky decks. Hence the Wizard Tarot that you chose, and this deck that is going to clarify is called the Haunted House Tarot. So, having a little bit of fun since this is being taped in October month, okay? Now, let's see. I would like clarification on the Five of Pentacles, please. Spirit guides, angels, please guide us. And let us get clarification on the Five of Pentacles for number 1. Okay, so regarding a union, regarding a company, regarding a grouping, how you feel left side, you feel pushed outside from some sort of group. Nine of Swords, can I get clarification on that, please? Ten of Wands, yeah. It's been a heavy burden, something you've been carrying for a while, actually. So, let's see, what is this offer, please? That comes in with the Pentacles. Something you don't see. Something you haven't seen yet, or something that's not come to the surface yet. Okay, now let me have one for the Knight of Pentacles, please. Again with the 5. Okay, feeling left out, feeling like the offers are not coming in for you, feeling like there might also be envy here. Either from you or from another person. There might be somebody envious of you, or you might actually feel like, why is that person succeeding, or why is that person getting and I'm not, okay? So there might also be some lack mentality here. So that's something to think about, number 1, okay? Now, there is an offer here, but that you haven't seen yet, that you're kind of not aware of. Or there might be an offer that you're considering, but you have no idea what to do, okay? So that might be it. There might be an offer regarding your home situation, your relationship, your family. There might be something going on there where you have to make a choice, okay? Something that has been feeling like a heavy burden, something that has kind of made you overthink, or you spend a lot of time thinking about it. And the feeling of being left outside from some sort of group can also, of course, be family again. It can be something that happened within your family where you feel like you haven't been heard or seen, or where you haven't been pushed out, or where you feel it could also be legacy and heritage where, you were supposed to get some inheritance or some money, but you feel like you've been left out. You feel like it hasn't been fairly divided. So you have to take this as it resonates where you are, people, okay? What it can also be, since the High Priestess is here, is that it could be some sort of spiritual group that you feel like you've been pushed away from. You don't feel welcome, or you don't feel like your beliefs belong there, or you don't feel like you're getting anything out of it. So that might be a situation here as well. Something has been bothering you. Something has been making you sleep bad, or having some thought patterns, or feeling like a heavy burden here, and there is a choice in the matter that has to be made, and I feel like it has to do with you feeling secure, with you feeling happy, with you kind of feeling grounded and kind of feeling, okay, I've landed here, this is where I want to be, whether it be a family situation, whether it be a work situation, relationship, you know, you have to kind of adjust this to where you are for your situation, okay? So that's kind of the initial energies that I'm feeling here, number one. But I do want to pull some additional cards here. So let us see what the oracle cards might tell you today, okay? Let's get into that real quick. Okay, oracle card for you. Oh, upside down. Accept love. Okay, so there might be that this offer is an offer of a relationship or a love relationship. Either it be love as in a partner or love as in a friendship. You know, it can be even, you know, a new friendship within work. You have to take this as it resonates. So then what they're saying here is that you should actually look at it. You should actually maybe say yes to that offer. Okay. Yeah. There might be some new relationship that might be better than the one you had here, right? So there might be it might be time to shift your energy and attention from one grouping to another, or from one person to another, okay? That's kind of what I feel here. So let's see, what else do they have to tell you? Answers. Okay. So you're seeking some answers here. Yeah, I think you want somebody to tell the truth, is what I feel here. Let's pull one more. Prosperity. Okay. It might be regarding, as I said, for some of you, it might be regarding money, inheritance, or you know, an offer of some sort that has to do with money, that has to do with income, that has to do with your stability in life. And so you are seeking some truth and some answers because you have this choice to make, right? And it feels kind of rocky right now, and you're feeling like something has been left out. It might be truth that has been left out, you know. So there is something fishy here that you need to kind of figure out. But you do have the High Priestess here, so I'm asking you to go into your intuition regarding this question, and let your angels and guides guide you on this one, because I do feel like you need some extra help figuring this one out. That's what I feel here. Okay, number one. I'm very quickly going to pull a couple of charms for you guys. Let's see what you get. Okay, so you got snowman. You're being asked to play, but it can also be something during winter that something will shift. Wow, I have never gotten this charm up before. It's so fun that it finally came up. I love dogs. So that might be you, or there might be your significant other, or that person wanting to come into your life that has a dog or that love dogs. So there might be just kind of, and it has a heart in it. So there might be either you love dogs and you want a dog, or you have a dog, or that might be that person wanting to come into your life. So just be aware of that. There is a blossom here, so something is blossoming, and that's good news, number one. Great. You got a second snowman here. Wow, that has actually never happened before, I think. Yeah, once before. Once before I've gotten two snowmen. So definitely something about playing, you know, staying in that playful joy, kind of maybe taking a break from all this wondering and pondering and thinking, okay? Now you got a safety pin here with a heart on it, so that for me says, yeah, something to do with keeping that love, holding that love, something to do with maybe taking the chance on that relationship. You also got an owl, which again is the answers, you know, it's a wisdom. Somebody needs some more wisdom. Somebody needs some more information before they can make that decision. So take that to heart, number one, okay? There is something here that needs some more explanation before you can make your choice, okay? Well, that was pretty much it, number one for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So wish you the very best for this coming week, number one. Till the next time I see ya. Bye. So removing these cards here so we can get into the next reading. No, that was wrong. I don't want to mix these cards up here. Ooh, almost mixed the cards up. That's not good. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah. Sorry if I'm very flimsy today. Mercury retrograde time when this is being made, so I'm a little bit off. Sorry. Okay, so removing that one. Okay, let's get into number 2. Wait. Cards falling down, and definitely Mercury retrograde, people. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Oh man, sorry. Oh, fun. Okay, number 2. So if you picked this Steampunk Tarot and this glass pyramid, then this is the reading for you, okay? So I'll put it up here. It will be part of your reading. Now we're going to pick 6 cards as we normally do, and then we're going to clarify with other tarot and other oracle cards. I am very I'm clumsy and I'm stumbling in my words today. This is being taped in October, and it's Mercury retrograde. So communication, as you know, can be a little bit off in the Mercury retrograde. So I'm stumbling in my words, and you know, things are falling to the ground. Things are a little bit off. Oh, I'm sorry. Bear with me, people. Okay. Well, anyways, let's pull your 6 cards, number 2, for this coming week. 7 of Cups, card of choice. 3 of Pentacles, something is new, building something new together with someone, or ground pillars. 8 of Swords, feeling a little bit stuck. And then we have the 5 of Swords, somebody's been in an argument. Justice, okay, that's good. 3 of Wands, ships are coming in though, that's good news. Okay, underneath the deck, Knight of Cups, okay, that's good. Okay, so somebody has been in an argument here, not seeing eye to eye, and what they're encouraging you to do about that situation is you decide how you look upon that. You decide, first of all, what to do with the situation, and you decide what kind of energies you take from that situation. What are you focusing on, okay? Because something needs building from the beginning. Something needs cooperation kind of to start anew, to kind of, you know, lay the ground pillar of this communication, of this building, of this project, of this, you know, coming together. And there is something about the balance here in the relationship, something about justice. Everyone needs to be heard within this project or within this relationship. Because somebody has been feeling stuck here, you know, somebody has been feeling like there's no way out, or they have been shackled, or they have been, you know, gagged as to not being heard, or your ideas have not been heard, or you have been pushed aside, kind of. But what they're saying here is that your ships will come in, okay? But there's something about the balance and the justice in this. Now, the Knight of Cups is someone who comes in with love or feelings from the heart. So there might also be that these people that you've been in an argument with, they really don't understand that they've hurt you. They might actually think that they are a loving, caring person, and maybe not understanding fully what they have said or done that has hurt you. Okay, so just to have that said. But I do want to use another deck to clarify a little bit. Now, as I said earlier, that this video has been taped in October. That's why all of these kind of Halloween-y things are on the table with all these kind of Halloween-y cards. And this deck I'm using now is called the Haunted Tarot, the Haunted House Tarot. So just wanted to explain that if you find this video at another time, that's why, you know, all of these cards are a little bit spooky today. Anyway, so let's see. I want to have clarification on the 5 of Swords, please. Angels, guide, spirit, please guide us to pick the right cards for number 2. Oh, there 2 flew out. Okay, so somebody has been, so 7 of Wands, somebody had to stand up for themselves and actually, you know, stand strong. And this is the Hermit card. So somebody has also kind of had time to, or needed time to contemplate and to think about this situation before moving forward. Or there might actually be an invitation to think things through before you get into another argument, or before you get into another conversation regarding this issue here. Now the 8 of Swords, please, can I have clarification on that? Okay, so the King of Swords. Okay, so this might be significant for some of you. Either you might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or there might be somebody that you have an argument with that is that sign. But also the King of Swords is normally someone who's very intelligent, but he can also be a little bit too much in their head. So there might also be that your ego has come a little bit in your way here of seeing things clearly, of communicating the way you should. Now underneath the deck you have the Star though, and that's very good news. Okay, so I do have a feeling that there's great potential for this situation to be resolved. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. Now we have the Everyday Witch Oracle here, so let's see what you get, what additional messages they have for you, number 2. It's always fun to get a couple of oracle cards as well. You got meditation to dig deep, yeah. As I said, the Hermit card. So definitely they're inviting you to go within regarding solutions for this situation. Okay, so that what they're saying also is get out of your ego space, which is I kind of had a feeling about maybe your ego has been a little bit overactive here. So make sure that you open up your heart, that you become this kind of coming into the situation with love. Okay. See if you can kind of shift your perspective a little bit, which is what they're saying a little bit here. Where's your focus? How do you focus on the situation, right? So yeah, you're invited to kind of take another look at it and to make sure that you communicate from the heart, so that you don't make the situation even worse, right? I mean, that goes for both parties, of course, but you do your part. And now the other ones have to take responsibility for their part, for their life, right? So let's pull some more cards. Passion. Okay, so there might be some fiery energy going on here. There might be some very strong opinions, so very opinionated maybe people that you've been dealing with here. And talent. Okay, so what they're saying is believe in your own talent, believe in your own skills here, and stand up for your skills is what they're saying here with the 7 of Wands. So kind of stand up for what you want, for how you what you need, whether it be a relationship or work or whatever you are, project, but also listen, okay? And listen from underneath the deck, Love card again. So again, an invitation to speak from the heart. So I do see definite potential for this situation to be resolved, but there is some contemplation needed. You have to stand up, of course, for your beliefs, but at the same time, there's balance and justice, so everybody needs to be heard in this situation, okay? I'm going to pull a couple of charms for you guys at the end here today. Let's see what you get, number 2. Always fun to get a couple of charms, right? So let's do this. Oh, you got many. Okay, so you got a horse here, which can be, of course, strength, but it can also be gentleness. The horse is both strong and gentle. So maybe that's the balancing thing that you need to think about in this situation. Be forceful and strong and, state your opinion, but at the same time be gentle and loving. Okay, so that might be a message for you. Now, the busy bee, so it might have been very busy for you. Might have been a little bit stressful. Now, for some of you, this might be a kind of family situation because the family tree pops up. So, yeah, you have to take this as it resonates. But a family tree can also be, your working environment, your work family, right? So take this as it resonates here. There's a car here, so there might be some travel regarding the situation. There is music maybe needed in your life a little bit more. You got the Scorpio, so you might be a Scorpio or the other person or some Scorpio energy. Now remember, Scorpio energy, Scorpios are very emotional and very deep, and that's good, but they can also sting, and Scorpio can also be envious. Just remember that, okay? Now this is isn't that an angel? No, it's actually Mi Primera Comunión. So actually this is about the communion. So I don't know if somebody has a child that's going to be going through confirmation of some sorts, or if this is something to do with the church or something to do with religion or something to do with going into your church, which is It can be nature, it can be your own space, it can be your own altar, it can be just within you, okay? So I do feel like this is just an invitation to connect, okay? So, the owl you have, so that's for knowledge, that's for wisdom. Maybe there's some new wisdom that's needed to gain in this situation. You got a double heart, so again, speak from your heart, people. And you got the anchor, which is hope, and it says love on it. So there's definite hope for a more loving connection in the future. You got the shoe, which is put on the nice stuff. It can be just dress up and show up kind of thing. You got the dragonfly, which is good luck. So again, a good omen for this situation. You also have Father Christmas here, so that means maybe something was going to change around Christmas time. And you also have a medal. So I do feel like you will be rewarded if you kind of go about this situation the right way here. If you manage to stay in the heart, and if you communicate clearly, stand your ground, but kind of with love though, you know, from the heart, then I feel like this situation is going to go well. Okay, so that's all I had for you, number 2, for this coming week. I hope you appreciated the reading, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So I wish you the very best for this coming week, number 2. Until the next time I see ya, bye. So removing these cards here so we can move over to the next reading. Just making sure that I don't mix the 2 decks here. Okay, so that was number 2. Moving over to number 3. Okay, number 3, so if you pick this smoky quartz tower, then this is the reading for you. I'm going to put that over here. We're going to pick 6 cards as always, as an overarching energy, and then we're going to use another deck to clarify if needed. Now, as I said, this video is taped in October, so there is a little bit of witchy-woo feeling about the cards and everything, and of course a little bit of Halloween decoration. So, so that's why these decorations are here now. This popped out, so I'll put that up there. No, so that's kind of why the decoration is here. If you found this video on another time, I just wanted to explain that, okay? Anyway, so that's also why the cards are a little bit witchy-woo. It's kind of fun in October now, isn't it? Okay, so let's see. You got the 2 of Wands to begin with. That's investment. You got 8 of Cups, okay, and moving away. 4 of Swords, so contemplation needed. Okay, and you got also 7 of Swords, feeling like something has been taken away from you. The Sun card, good news, always. And the 9 of Cups, wow, okay. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, Ace of Truth, okay. The Sword of Truth. Okay, so let's look at it. So regarding an investment or regarding something that you started up or plan to start up, you feel like something has been taken away from you. But remember though that the 7 of Swords can also be your ego taking away from you. So it can be other people taking something from you, but it can also be yourself coming in your own way, okay? You have felt the need to walk away from something, and that has actually been good for you, is what they're saying here with the Sun card. So that was a good choice for you. Now they're asking you, however, to contemplate and to spend time now after this situation, after you have moved away from this, to gain new perspective. Because this is where you want to be, right? You want to be with the Sun and the 9 of Cups. You want to be where you have personal abundance and happiness. So however, this 9 of Cups, you see this person is alone. So it might be that this is an invitation for you to do something alone, okay? To stand alone in something. And there is this sort of truth here. So there is some truth coming to the surface, or that has come to the surface recently. So let's clarify a little bit more with the other deck here, which is the Haunted House Tarot, of course, to clarify the situation. Now, I want some clarification on the 7 of Swords, please. Clarification on the 7 of Swords, please. Let's have a look. Eight of Wands. Okay, so something happened quickly, or there was a lot of action, there was a lot of passion within this situation here. One more, please, for that. Yeah, the passion card again, new passion, and also new ideas. So maybe there was a new idea that you came up with within a working environment, and that has not been received very well. Underneath the deck, you got the Seven of Cups, which is about how you focus on things, okay? Now, it could be that you have come up with a new idea that you gave that in a situation, whether it be a relationship, a relationship, a project, or whatever, you know, fit this to where you are. And you feel like, you know, people didn't receive it well, or somebody might have taken your idea and ran with it. Okay, so that might be significant for some of you, and something must have happened quite quickly here. Like, oh, what now? What happened? Where? You know, so you kind of you kind of left a little bit like, okay, so that happened, and I don't know how or why or whatever, but it happened. So that's kind of the feeling I get with these four cards right here. And then you kind of felt like you had to just, you know, I have to just put it behind me. I have to just move away from it. Or this might be an invitation for you to do that. Because you don't want to be in this energy here, okay? You don't want to stay in this energy. So they're asking you to just, you know, leave it. Just leave it behind you. It won't benefit you to stay in this. So that's when the Sun comes out. And the Nine of Cups. Of course, spend your time going within to feel it through if you have something that might need some resolving after the situation. So maybe you should set aside the time to just go in, feel it through, so you can release it once and for all here, okay? And now, because they're also asking you, how do you focus? After you see the truth, how do you focus? How do you choose to focus? What are you focusing on? So are you still focusing on this energy, or are you moving away and into this energy, okay? So that's kind of something I feel is significant here. Now let's pull a couple of oracle cards as well. Always fun with oracle cards. Now this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. No, Everyday Witch Oracle. Sorry. So we're going to pull one here from this deck. Give love. Yeah. First of all, I would say give love to yourself in this situation. You know, contemplate, go within, give yourself love. And also remember, though, that whatever situation we are in, even though it feels bad and it feels unfair and all that stuff, remember that all the things that's happening to us in our life is kind of something that we are on an energetical level pulling towards us and kind of wanting to just feel and experience. So also remember that all people have a higher self and a soul that is kind of innocent. It's the ego mind in the human that's making all the trouble. So give love to the other soul, if you will. Okay, we are all one, remember? So if you hurt another person, you're kind of hurting yourself, right? So remember that. Stay in the heart space, people. Now, let's see here. Two cards from this deck. Willpower. There might have been somebody here with a very strong will, you know, that is just pushed the way through here. And yeah, so I can see that it's been a heavy situation for you. Psychic abilities. Maybe you should focus. Yeah, third eye, go within, you know, focus more on your inner in this situation and see that you are a soul having a human experience and not the other way around, right? So see if you can stay in that and learn more about that. Underneath the deck, good luck. Wow, that's great. So I feel like if you're moving away from this old energy and into this new here, that something is going to open up for you. Even you might have learned something regarding your spiritual self also in this situation here. And that's very interesting for me to see. Okay, so let's pull some charms for you guys at the end of this little weekly reading. Let's see what you get. Okay. Someone might have been a little bit jokester here. So a jokester can mean, of course, someone actually who fools you. But it can also mean someone who's very innocent and very humorous and very just walking through life and thinking everything is okay. So you have to take that as it resonates with who that might be for you. Now there is a deer here. A deer for me is someone who's kind of scared, you know, deer in the headlights, deer jumping away when they see people. So that might be kind of a feeling that you've been feeling, and the reason why you felt like also I need to move away from this, because this energy is just scares me. You know, it's just, oh, I do not like it. And it might have been this situation came so abruptly on you that you felt like a deer in the headlights, you know. Yeah, I feel that energy. Anyways. There is some news coming in here with the dove with the letter in this beacon. So the truth again, you know, the ace of truth here. So it's very important that you focus on the truth in this situation. A shoe, that might be, you know, dress up and just put on the clothes and be there, kind of, you know. And you got 2 of them even. So it can also be put on the nice stuff, you know, indulge yourself. Make sure that you look good in every situation, that you feel good. Not look good as in the outer, and that's important. No, but it makes you, what makes you feel powerful, what makes you feel good. Okay, kind of important as I feel here. You got the sun here again. You got the button, so something needs mending. You also got coach. So there might be somebody here who can help you in this situation. Maybe a spiritual person, a spiritual teacher, or maybe someone that works as a coach even. Okay, so see who that might be for you. You also have a medal here. And for me, that's 2 things. Okay, so you have to take this as it resonates. It's a medal from the spiritual realm saying, congratulations, you moved away from this. You stood your ground. You took a good choice, and they're kind of rewarding you. But I would also say that it might be a reward within this situation, that if you just drop it, you move away from that energy and into the new, you will be rewarded some way, shape, or form in the future. Okay? Yeah, well, that's pretty much all I had for you, number 3. I hope this made sense, and I hope you liked the reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So I wish you the very best for this coming week, number 3. Until the next time I see you. Bye.